Bobby, do you even vocabulary?
Am I a vocabulate?
Yeah, apparently.
What the fuck is incipient?
Someone scored higher than me on the Discord, and the person's not even a native English speaker. No. Actually,
Yeah,
might be native English speaker. I don't know.
no, video is unavailable. Let me press play button. Not doing anything. Oh, it's working.
If you're streaming, that means we're audible on Twitch, and Tim probably doesn't want that. Oh,
It's on YouTube.
YouTube. Okay. Still though.
No, Tim's getting doxxed right now. They're finding his house and his home.
As someone who thoroughly despises the sound of his own voice.
But you can't mute the input. You can't mute the input into YouTube.
Alright, so very important. What's a dank way for a group of 5th level dwarves to get rid of a powerful mercenary group with about 800 people in it? It's a former army legion with the commander still as the lead, and they're given a monopoly over escorting on a certain trade path, kind of as a, you know, don't take your army and use it to take over the city kind of thing.
Spread a conspiracy that the mercenary group leader has been pocketing a percentage of the profits.
That's what most leaders do.
Cause it to fracture naturally. And again, I don't know the policies of said mercenary group, so that might be perfectly acceptable.
I got what I needed out of the dino block. Wait, you mean like... So you're of the... Try and convince the followers that he's not trading them right, and...
Yeah, that he's actually, he's been hiding some payment.
That greedy bastard.
He took an extra 2 silver pieces. Every time. Time to start the uprising.
Have any of the mercenary group been thrown in prison recently? Because you could also say that he's been selling them out to the authorities. If this is a
but my opinion on that is that it takes more to sow dissent than one fucking rumor.
You've never met a mercenary, have you?
He really makes me big, Sandy man. No. You take a loan out on them to buy them out. The loan came from them themselves, therefore they owe themselves the money, and the Jew gets a portion of that, and therefore you don't even have to deal with it, but you own them. I haven't seen the hand yet. Planes plate Miles. What did I say about fixing exit? Okay, just concede this game. Let's go to the deck editor. Let's go to the deck editor. For the record, your second hand is fine. You're retarded.
So the meme to get them started is that I have really heavy bureaucracy going as just a way to piss them all off, and it's fun. So it's, you can't export from the cities without a ODM license. The only one who have ODM licenses are, so there's the direct shareholders, they can do whatever they want. There's the licensors / operators who can give out licenses and operate at a larger scale. And then there's licensees who are like kind of the bitch boy tier, but you have to like, you know, suck noble dicks to get a license in order to export to make bank.
All right.
However, you have to comply with all the regulation nonsense. And so one of the regulations is you have to be properly insured. However, if you don't have an escort with a certified, you know, mercenary group, then your insurance rates become fucking silly. And the only certified group is this mercenary group. But they're also, unfortunately, actually good, and banditry has significantly decreased. And the inn they're working on now is occasionally the smaller, like clueless kind of licensors or licensees will just sign contracts that didn't specify like the address they need to be escorted all the way to. And so the mercenary groups will just get to like the very like the exact border of the town's like territory and then peace out unless they pay like a ridiculous sum. And then there's the implication that they work with the band, like they know the crime of the area, which is why it's decreased so much. And then those just like, all right, we ain't protecting these dudes. Have at them. And so that's the like genuine unethical behavior that can be an inn, but like I don't know how to fracture an organization of war veterans.
Well, let me see. Those are the true. Let me see. Those are the true. Okay, so get rid of those. You need Chef at Dunes, unironically. Chef at Dunes help you win, like, I'm sure are, like... but Chef at Dunes play into your deck really well. Oh yeah, and they don't have to, and you just have to pay life too, right? Yeah, you should have max Chef at Dunes and Ramanov Rubin. Yeah, I know. I'd say get rid of, like... Did you just change your white lands into red lands? You probably want like 13 mountains and 7 plains, I would think. There are 13 red sources and 7 white sources. I'd say keep the stone quarry. Okay. Well, then turn it into a mountain then. Mount Tian. Unlike Mount Tian. Mount Tian, not Mount Tain. I don't see a mountain in there. Oh, there it is. There it is. It hit the land button. Enemy lands will not exist. So you have 9. Is Citizen of the Fervent a red source? Yes, it is. Wait. I mean, honestly, you probably had them because they're deserts, and therefore you can sack them to Chef at Dunes. Yeah. Well, okay, so here's my opinion on the deserts, though. Right? If you rip them, you can cycle them. So that's all fine and dandy. But if you have them in your opener, they come into play tapped. So you don't want them in your opener. You want to rip them so that you cycle them? Like that point's valid, obviously. But like you see what I'm saying, right? Your whole goal is that if you draw them later, you want to get rid of them, and if you draw them at the start, you don't want to play them anyway. So you might as well just have a mountain and a plane. Does it really matter? Because once again, if you get them later, you don't want it, and if you get it early, you still don't want it. So you don't want it. Cycling is good, but coming to play tapped to get the cycling, I don't think is worth it. That's my point. Maybe I'm a maggot. Have you considered that? And then draw a card. I understand that. That I understand. That the part where you sack the deserts because they're deserts, you can sack them. I understand that. That's yes. The cycling is an upside, but you don't even like. I guess it's better to cycle it than to draw a mountain. Like the whole point of you having the card in your deck though is to not have the card. Deck thinning is not a valid argument, you maggot. That was so maggotous. Oh my god. They're retarded. No, Opt is different. Opt is scry advantage. This is garbage. You got an appointment, my mans? Ooh. She boned though. Is she a bone? That's respect. No, give me a second, I'll be right back to watch the disaster.
I'm going to get some food. Be back later.
So this is looking good so far, Miles. Well, it's not relevant yet. What did he play? He has an Evolving Wilds? I mean, actually, it's a good card if you're playing Tricolor. What's Vampires? Black, white? How come enemy colors are objectively better than allied colors? Explain that to me. Red, white, black, white, green, blue. How relentless is that raptor? If you notice how he doesn't have any black sources, that Evolving Wild saved his butthole. See that? So that's actually yes. But you shouldn't be landflooded though. The problem is that you're landflooded. Wait, you want to play the Desert of the Fervent? Wait, Desert of the Fervent. Oh, you're stacking it to the Remnant Ruins. You're stacking it to the Remnant. But you won though. Necrotal's pretty dank.
I thought that mic was off.
Nice. Click clackety click tip tap.
The fuck did you just say to me?
Do you think that guy forgot that I had first strike? Or do you think he just wants to bomb it? Having two of them is retarded though. On and Dan, if you want to Dan. I guess surrenders. Surrenders immediately. Time's your appointment, my mans. Oh, I can come and visit your hairdresser. You got way too many white cards in your deck then. Well, honestly, the problem is that you have white 1-drops. So you need to make your deck so that you can actually have your mountains on your first turn, because you have a lot more red 1-drops. Because if you're going to have white 1-drops, you need a way to play white 1-drops on turn 1. That makes sense. Yes. Yes. Timothy. But see, in that case, though, it would have been objectively better if you had the red-white tap land. How about were you when he board wiped you? Yeah. Holy cow, you have a white. At least you can start getting creatures back. Hijack permanent? It's not permanent, right? It's till the end of turn. What's the combo? Never the one with dealt damage. Oh, the other one. Oh my goodness. Look at this as a fervent Holland series butthole right now. A mountain would be a rip. If you got one. Nope. Miles, you working on getting that city's blessing? Turn 3, 7 permanents? And you pretty much have to go combat celebrant. Actually, I mean, honored crop captain though. Without the combat. Well, he also works with combat celebrant because they get +1/+0, and then the next combat phase they get another +1/+0. But there's a lot of life gain in the format, which is really fucking weird. Wait, what happened? Ah. And he literally has the perfect deck against you, though. Yeah, exactly. Played into his golden shower. Ooh, walk the plank seems key now. Time for the just give his dreams to live the nap. What's Eternalize? Zambo?
That's Zambi. I mean, it looks like a mummy though. This is like a silver. Ooh, and land flooding right when you need to. What does Desert of the Fervent do? The cycle? I mean, if Desert of the Fervent was the one that makes you do damage, you could have swung with Sheevan Dunes, tapped to deal damage to his face, and then lightning strike him for the finish, basically. So you Sheevan Dunes, you hit him for 2, then you sack the Fanatical Firebrand to deal an extra damage. And if you had the desert that does damage, you'll just finish him off with that. Actually, you can Shiva Dunes. Rigging Runner gets first strike. Swing with it. It's a 3/3, but you can also sack Fanatical Firebrand. He can't declare blockers against it. Especially if he has second. I mean, like, worst case he blocks, then you sack Fanatical Firebrand on first strike, and then you nut. Right? Rigging Runner has first strike, I'm not retarded. And then you sack the desert, I guess. Yeah, I mean, you're not in a winning position right now. Nope, 2 turns. Ooh, what's he getting in 1 turn? Ooh. Ooh, mama. At the beginning of the enchanted player's upkeep, they take 3 damage. Or sacrifice a non-land permanent. You could have discarded. He gave you the suck. Literally makes me opt. Makes me opt. Would it opt to be played if it was draw a card, scry 1? Exactly. What did it do? Nice. You can Fervent Fakecaster and Fanatical Firebrand this turn. Well, try clicking on your own main phase 1. I meant when it's their turn. You have to buy the Phoenix. He has a flyer. Really have. Yeah, you could Eternal. Come on. Hey, what does he do against the Phoenix, though, my mans? Yeah, it's really better than killing it, actually. At least next turn you can cycle and then possibly play the Photo Crop Mate if you don't get anything.